The quick, easy way to use practice mode. A lot of people don't know how to use practice mode. A lot of people don't know, like, when they go to practice mode, they just do a couple things here and there and think they did something with their life. No. That's not how practice mode works. That's not what we're doing today. We're gonna go through it thoroughly. It's gonna be a short video, quick short video. Be sure if you like the video, as I always say before, like, comment, subscribe, whatever, do it, follow, give me that notification sound if you like it, if you rock with your boy. But without further ado, we're gonna get into this content. So I like to practice on both sides to be firm and easy. I'm gonna go to the right side, start with my main, bring a new character in, we go to his stage, whatever. Make this like quick and easy. Peep the Kazuya shirt. I was looking for my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna do this real easy. It's gonna be real nice and easy. Before we, I already knew it was gonna start. Let's say before we even get started, I'm gonna walk y'all through the options, right? So as you see, when you first start, the computer not gonna swing at you. It was the last practice mode I was working on, right? So we got 4 options across the board. We got the action settings, we got restart settings, display settings, and other settings, right? So we gonna start with the action settings. Right now, we're gonna start with the first option, computer opponent action 1, right? So that's the computer, and then you have all these options to put it on. You got stand, standing guard, stand and approach, crouch, crouch and guard, crouch and follow, guard all, random guard, jump, neutral guard, 2-player controller, mimic, computer, and repeat action. So usually when you first jump in practice mode for the first time, I think it's usually on just stand, right? So from there, you can pick another option for the character to do after, right? So you can give him stand twice, stand and guard, stand and approach, which will have him just walk forward to you, crouch without guarding, have him crouch and block, crouch and follow, which is them just crouching towards you. Guard all, basically it will block everything. Everything you throw at it, it will not get hit, except unblockables. That's like the only thing it don't block, because it's unblockable. You can't block an unblockable. You got random guard, where it just blocks random attacks at times, so you could just keep swinging, but then it'll block and it'll throw you off. Jump, obviously they jump. Neutral guard, they just stand there. Mimic is basically, you move forward, they move forward, you move backwards, they move backwards, you sidestep left, they sidestep right, you sidestep right, they sidestep left. Then they have the options: sidestep left, sidestep right, sidewalk left, sidewalk right. It gave you the backdash, and you could choose to not set it, right? Then you got the ground technique, is basically you knock your opponent down. It tells you they can side quick roll left, side quick roll right, which is crucial in situations if you do get knocked down. It's teaching you things for yourself and just for when you get your opponent. This is where tech traps come up, and this is where you can avoid tech traps and how you can avoid them. If you can avoid them, some things are unavoidable. You just get knocked down. It's a wrap. Quick recovery, you just bounce back up. Back quick roll, they just roll back. You put it on random, they get up all different types of ways, or you can just choose to not set it. Stand up, you can choose the way they stand up. They can wake up backwards, where you could learn how to do your tech traps. They can stand straight up, front roll towards you, just teach you how to sidewalk and stuff, side roll left and right. Wake up mid kick, teach you your frames and stuff like that. Wake up low kick, recovery kick, spring kick, set it on random or not set it, right? We got punishment training. Basically there's 2 different forms. Normal will show you, so this is the list they go through with the moves, right? I think it's about 12 moves they go through. Normal will show you the indicator of how it works, where you're supposed to block, and it'll teach you how to punish. hard would just give away the indicator. It'll just throw a move at you, and you have to punish it on your own. If you want more detail on how to do that, I do have a web series called Enter the Wu Dojo where I'm incorporating this in practice mode, and I'm going for further detail with frames and punishes and where you can sidestep, where you can't sidestep, and where you can sidewalk at, and all that good stuff. Let's see. The reset option, basically, I mean, you can do it while you're practicing. I'll show you that as well. But basically, it just reset to neutral, like everything start all over. I'm pretty sure that's reset all to that's what that is. If you have your settings set to a certain way, and you want it back to the basic before you got into the detail training, this is what the reset stands for. Move list goes through the entire moves list of your character, and you could display it in the game at the bottom. As you can see, if you press triangle on anything that's highlighted, you can it'll pop up on the top and it'll teach you how to do it. The help button teach you the directionals. So white and black. Oh, okay, right. The arrows, right? So the white arrow is to hold it. That's you holding the direction they're telling you to go, and the black is just tap that direction. The star is neutral position. When you see this in bracket, like when you see 1, 2, square and triangle is 1, 2. If you see that, that means basically you go bop bop. So if I could show you, I play claw style, so it's not 1, 2, it's not 1 plus 2, it's bop bop. Oops. Bop bop. Just real quick. Just like that, right? Then they go through the inputs. Press left punch is 1, that's your square. 2 is your triangle, which is the right punch. 3 is your left kick, which is X. 4 is your right kick, is circle. When they tell you to press the button simultaneously, it means push them together instead of like the quick 1, 2. If it's in a bracket, if you see it like that in the bracket, it's quick 1, 2. If you see it together, like lined up like that, 1 plus 2. It's like, so you got the 1, 2, 1 plus 2, 1, 2, 1 plus 2. The red shield is the armor. The blue circle is the homing move. The green spiral is the screw. The orange splat, you would say, is the wall bounce. And the star at the bottom is for difficulty of the combo, whatever you're gonna learn, whatever you're doing, right? So we back out of that. Now they have sample combos. So they're telling you each combo. 1 star is easy, 2 stars hard, or 2 stars medium, 3 stars hard, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it'll be like this for all your character combos. So for Law, he has 15 sample combos, which if you play the game for a while, if you know what you're doing, it's all easy. But if you're new to the game or you struggling, you know, this kind of help you. They'll walk you through that all. Controller setup. This is how I play. Minus this, I just did this for fun. This is all 4 buttons together. If you can't press them all together, you can just set an input. This is the 1 throw, the 2 throw. Well, we can start from the top. 1 is your square button. 2 is your triangle. 3 is your X. 4 is your circle. So 1 plus 3, when you press it together, that's your 1 grab. 2 plus 4 is your 2 grab. 1 plus 2 is whatever input you do that for. 3 plus 4, whatever input comes out of that. 1 plus 4, 2 plus 3, all 4 buttons. If you don't remember the rage art, you can set it to a button. I don't encourage this. I encourage everybody to know what they're doing. This is what they put this in here. They want Tekken to be easy for everybody. I don't encourage this. If you really want to learn a game, I advise you just to stay in the lab. Well, this is what we call the lab in the Tekken universe. Just go in practice mode and just practice what you don't know. And if you need help, just ask. So like, it's not that hard. The pad is how you move. If you playing on stick and you're doing this and you lose at the game as well, you could keep the pad like that. It's still gonna recognize you moving on stick no matter what. Because you can change to left stick, but they actually mean like the actual left stick. Like this is just stick with the pad. That's all you gotta do. Basic combos, keep that off. Unless you really don't know your combos, keep it off. You can check your input delay or check your inputs. So right now I'm in neutral without hitting the button. So I'm gonna hit the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4, 1 plus 3, 2 plus 4, 1 plus 4, 2 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pretty much, or just all 4. And then you got the up, down, left, right, down, forward, down, back, up, back, up, forward. And test it out, go on that, work on your back dash, work on your wave dash. Yeah, that's about it for that. As far as your inputs go and stuff like that. Couple of new additions they added besides like, so simple select, sample combos, and punishment trainer. Everything is pretty much new right now. Simple select, if you don't want to play with a certain character, you just hit simple select instead of going all the way to character select. If you want to stay on the same stage, you could just go here and pick your character. Stage select. You can just you know, stage select and character select all explanatory. Restart settings. So I got everything in here at default. I don't really touch this because there's no need. I mean, this is if you're going, you know, like you lost to something that you are not used to, and you're a fire advanced player, or even if you're a new player, it still works. But say if you got wall splatted, somebody jumped over you, and then you were like at a certain angle, you got up wrong, there's no way you could get out of it. That's their tech, right? And you try to lab it. This is where you can place everything going. So like the restart position, you got the default gimmicks restored to default. I don't know what that means. That's a lot. I think they just said that twice. Current position, you could place yourself at the wall, you could place yourself at the balcony break, or you could not set it at all. Player direction, you could have them facing the front, you could have them on the right side of the character, left side, or have the back towards them. Same thing for the opponent, it works the same way. Player status, you can restart being down. This is where the tech situations come up, so you can be like, oh, if I'm down on the ground, the opponent doing a certain move, how can I get out of this? And it'll teach you that with the face up, face down. Opponent, same difference too. If you want to test your tech traps on the opponent, you could do that. You could switch positions. So how Law's on the right side and Falcaron's on the left right now, they will switch. Resets to basically put everything back to normal, and then basically from reset down, everything's the same. So display settings. So right now, I have my own display set up. This is how most people play the game. At a high level, competitive level, this is how they have their setup going. Command history, which is basically everything that will show up at the bottom. It'll show your movement, it'll show your buttons. Now, be wary that what you do might show up wrong at the bottom. Don't pay attention to that. It's because of how they incorporated the input, the leniency, and the input delay. And it's all backwards. Don't pay attention to that. The health gauge, which is your health bar, you could just pretty much have it there if you want. Your player attack, it'll show you on the side. It'll say total damage, max damage combo, and the damage you're putting together at the bottom. So keep a tally of how much you're doing, the most you've done, and just the continuation of the damage you're doing. Same thing for the opponent. The hit properties, that's basically telling you if it was a high, low, mid. Recovery animation is gonna basically show what was done. As far as like a punish, it's gonna show you the counter hits. I think that goes into hit properties as well. Yeah, it's gonna show you basically everything that pop up in blue on the side. The player frame info is basically new, and so is the opponents. So basically, this is what people had to pay for. It was only $4. But if you don't know your frames and you don't know any frame data, this is really helpful. Which is shown at the bottom. It's going to be real detailed. And I think you can switch it to being simple or detailed, but I keep it detailed because you need to know that. You need to know every detail imaginable. Some people like it simple because it still gives you the same rah-rah, but it's whatever. Like I said, everything from reset on is pretty much the same. Then we go to other. Now, this is for the most part in default besides these two. I could turn that back off and they'll be in default, but we'll start here, player attacks. So, this is basically turning on counter hit. If you want to test like a counter hit combo, or just what counter hits in general, like what bounce, what, you know, stuns, what screws, automatically it'll teach you everything right here, the counter hit. So you set counter hit, it's everything you do counter hit, multiple counter hits. I never turned that on. Don't know what's the difference is. I feel like it's the same exact thing. Random counter hits, it will just be like, if you swing, it'll be normal. If you swing again, it's a counter hit. Obviously not set, you keep it off. There's no counter hit effect. Same thing for the opponent. Player rage, basically the red bar flashing. You have rage on, see how much combo damage you could do, or incorporate your rage art and rage drive. Same thing for the opponent. Player throws, escapes. Not set. I've never done this, but I'm sure it's just testing you, like what you like, not what button you do, but yeah, like your timing based of breaking the attacks that throws for both opponent and player. Input delay. Now, I have mine set on 5 bar because I'm offline. I'm an offline player. Like I play offline. Online is cool. Like you get the full experience, but it'll show you the difference. Like if you're playing on 1 bar, you'll never want to do that. If you're playing on 2, you really don't want to do that either. 3, it's a hit or miss. It could be either really bad or really stable. 4, same thing with 3. Typically, it could be either really, like, it could be glitchy, but it could be stable. And in 5, it should always be stable, but sometimes it still faults at times. But I keep it on 5 just to have my combos locked in my head. You know, if you want to adjust to playing online. I mean, they have online tournaments and stuff like that, but it is what it is. You can set everything from the bottom, from under reset, it's all the same. And then we can go back to the beginning, and we can go through each of these options, right? So we got a standing, we could have second option, backdash, ground technique, random, just have him do random, right? So we got stand, backdash, random. This is just all examples, never like anything crazy, right? So we start, let's go ahead and we'll knock him down, right? So he did tech roll, he backdash, right? He backdash. You see what I'm saying? Like he's like, that's basically the basis of what's going on, right? And now that we're here, right? See at the bottom, the arrows flying like that. That's me backdashing. You see me? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And you see, I didn't hit all them buttons. I hit 1, 2, 3, and it came up like that. That's things that happen. 1 plus 2. Not hitting 4, 4. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2. That's not what I'm doing. I'm literally holding forward 1 plus 2. Basically, it just shows you the inputs, right? And then you got the detailed frames. So now it got, for each character, each side, it has startup frame, frame advantage, status, and then it has distance, right? So I'm gonna restart it. So I'm gonna do a jab. Startup frame was 10. I'm plus 8 on hit, right? Do it again. He's still standing. Distance, we in the fade. Like this is like range 0 if you're up close. Range 1 to 2. Range 2. Range 3. Range 4. So this is the furthest range. So you got range 0, range 1, range 2, 3, and the furthest is 4, right? So we get up close. We do 1, 2, 3. Plus 3 to teach you something like that. Let me see. Let me get a wall bounce. You see the position and change. I messed up the combo, but hopefully I get the gist. Dang, he's minus 14 when he does that? I never knew that. Basically, just teaching you the options on how to get through stuff, right? Just giving you an example. Not set that. Not set that. Not set that. So, these are all the same. Like, teach you, if he's standing, he's gonna basically guard. So you see he ain't blocked the low, he ain't crouched to low. So he's gonna block everything high, everything mid, but the lows come out. Standing and approach. Let me see. Let me see if he's... I don't know the difference. I feel like he should just approach, right? Why is he not standing up? Yeah, seeing that won't make no sense. Options like that don't make no sense. Crouching. He's crouching, right? So you do a jab, he's ducking it. You do a mid, check him for ducking. He's crouching but not blocking, so you still hit him, but you can hit him with mids. The red is usually the red indicators. Let me restart it. So the yellow is mid. I'm gonna try to stand him back up. Red is high, yellow is mid. Special mids, that's what they call them. If you see a green indicator, it's special mid. That means that even though it's a mid, you can still get low parried. It's still considered a low, which is weird, right? It's like it has a low hitbox, so that's why it's considered a special mid. Because you're still technically a mid, but it's a low hitbox, so that's why they call it special mids. And then blue indicators are lows. And if you see exclamation point, it's unblockable. Or rage art now that they got those in the game. Now if he's crouching and guarding, he's blocking it, but he's not gonna block a mid, right? Crouch and follow? I've never seen this. Oh, he dashes. Let me see if he get up and yeah, same thing with the standing approach is weird. Guard all. He's blocking everything. Oh wait, I thought I had it on guard all. Oh, sorry. There you go. That second option you don't ever have to set. I don't know why it's there, but you see he's blocking everything. Like he's blocking literally everything. Random guard. You see he blocked the jab, but he blocking after. So there's that. Jumping, he's gonna jump. That's it. He jumps in neutral. It's neutral guard. Usually just means they're standing there, but you can break neutral guard. See how I hit him and he was still standing there. 2-player controller. You could practice with a partner or whatever. You get them a controller technically, or they have their own controller, you have yours. Yeah, just practice together and see what works, what doesn't. Mimic. So I'm a backdash. He's backdashing. I'm a dash. Side step. Backdash. See, even though we got different moves, right? Just running 3, and we both did it. Yeah, his come out faster. And why? I don't know. I messed it up. I messed it up again. His come out in 19 frames. I don't even know what mine come out in. But you see, if I hit a button or anything, like if I'm knocked down, right? Oh, damn. None of my moves are faster than his. Okay, my hop kick. He's down. I jab, he's gonna tech roll. He's down. He kick low, I kick low. Even though that shouldn't have been the case. Why is his kick low? You know what I mean? Anything I do, he's gonna end up doing. So, basically, you set the computer to whatever level you feel comfortable with. I play ultra hard, it's not really that hard. And they do whatever. They swing, I block and punish. I could have launched that, but I'll take it. They swing, they do whatever. Oh, I swung too early and I got clipped. And then repeat action. This is how I practice. This is how I practice, and I encourage everybody else to practice who want to get better at the game. So, repeat action. It gives you 3 options. You can record what you're doing, what you see against, like you see an opponent use against you, basically, right? So you control the opponent's movement, right? So you in control, and you see Law's not moving no more. So you in control. Then you could just start recording, right? Do a mix up. Do a mix up. Right? So that's all you, right? And once you're done, reset it. Hold the play button, and he's gonna copy everything you did, and then you can just record how to defend against it. You see the difference in frames and stuff like that. It leaves the opponent or wherever, and that's how it works. And then you can go through the opponent's move list, give them each option to highlight out of all the 97 moves, and out of all of them, you can just test it, right? So, where's 1, 2, 4, 4? Could have sworn I had it in here. Alright, we could just do 2, 4, 4. Right? So, you can just walk that. I don't know why they not. Yeah. So, as you can see, it's high, high, low. You launch it at all costs, right? He got some long limbs. Or you can walk to his weak side and blow him up. So launch it. Or walk to his weak side, launch him for it, and then get a full combo. Simple. And it just goes in order. Like, you got 5 different options, so you can set different options how you want to set them, and you can set the interval. So if you set a short, meaning he'll do one option and he'll follow it with another, it'll just keep flying. That's how I do it, so I could just get a process of what to defend and how to defend it. Normal is at a normal pace. Long is, I'll do a move, it'll wait a while, do another move, wait a while, do another move, wait a while. And random is just throwing it out at different times, so it could come out fast, come out normal, and it could come out slow. But yeah, that's pretty much how you use practice and how it, like, the basis of how to cover practice. Like I said, if you follow my YouTube channel and if you subscribe and everything, I do have a web series called Enter the Wu Dojo where I go into all of this in the purest form. I'll go into every detail, every situational, and whatever characters I'm doing. I usually do 3 characters an episode with both my mains. The last episode, I didn't realize how long I was doing it and how many moves I went over, and I went over 2 hours usually. Each episode is an hour and a half. So I only did 1 character for the last episode, so this next episode I'm gonna make sure I just do 1 character. I'm gonna go back to doing both characters in one episode. But like I said, if you enjoyed the video, man, if you enjoyed the content and, you know, appreciate it, like, subscribe, comment, follow, give me that notification symbol, whatever you want to do, man, I appreciate it. It's your boy JJ Breeze, and I'm out of here.